the most highest knowledge of the Vedic Shastra, Srimad Bhagavatam. So I'm thankful to the senior devotees present here, all of you, all the brahmacharis, all the full-time devotees, and the newcomers for coming to the temple and listening to this class. Here we are discussing about a very important topic. This is the most important topic of our life, which we forget generally when we are living in the enjoying in this world. That is, when you die, what happens to you? So here it is written, Sukti Murcha Upatapeshu. So here Narad Muni is explaining to the king Prachin Mahishat that when you are in deep sleep, you are sleeping very deep, snoring. You are snoring in a deep sleep, or you are fainted because of sunstroke or something, you are fainted. Or in a great shock, upatapeshu means you heard that someone in your family got met with an accident. It's an upatapeshu, a great shock. Or the prana ayenaha, when you are leaving this world, you are dying. Vigataha. So at that time, person forgets everything. When you are in deep sleep, you think that he has a dream coming, you are a king, riding a horse, and there is a lion behind you, and you are riding your horse very fast, that the lion should not attack on me. And whatever is happening in the deep sleep, the symptoms comes on our this gross body, physical body. Sweat is there, and the long breaths coming up. The person sleeping on the side, for a grasta, the wife, or children, for a brahmachari, the other brahmachari, for the sannyasi, the other servants. But dream comes to everyone. And in that dream state, supti, in deep sleep, person goes into the different region of this universe, and he thinks that, yes, I am a king and some lion is attacking me, long breaths are there. Suddenly someone residing on the left side or the right side says, hey, what happened? What happened? Are you looking a dream? Come on, get up soon. So the dream finishes and the person awakes. No, I am not a king. There is no lion. No, nothing is there. No forest is there. No, even my horse is not here. Everything gone. So, when I slept, I might be an engineer. But in deep sleep, I am a king. But when I am awakened, then I again come to consciousness, yes, I am an engineer. Similarly, there is three bodies in this whole body, there's three bodies. So first, one should understand how this gift is packed. When you gift someone, you do a packing, lot of packing. So, just for an example, an analogy is there. If a glass, which can be broken, a glass is there, you have to keep it in a cardboard box. Then thermocol or this bubble paper packing is there. And then some ropes bound to that. Then again some thermocol pieces or newspaper pieces or some air is filled. This is which is called as air packing. Like a chips packet, air is filled. And then completely the final gift wrapper is packed. So this gift wrapper is this skin. The skin is a gift wrapper. And then you go inside. So this bone is like a thermocol. Because when we get a jerk, these bones helps us to protect. So this thermocol or the newspaper filling in the box helps the person. You go inside, the air is there. Similarly, the pancha pranavayu, apan, udan, saman, the pancha pranavayu is there. And then the ropes are there. The ropes are like the three modes of material nature, the mode of goodness, mode of ignorance, and the mode of passion. Then you go inside, then there is a box packing, which is called a subtle body, made up of mind, intelligence and a false ego. Then you go inside, then there's a glass gift, which is Satchitanand Atma, the soul, Satchitanand. So we are in so many layers, we are living our life. Otherwise, we are a glass, very beautiful glass, Sat, Chit and Ananda. So when we live in this world, even in a deep sleep, we forget many things, even the subtle body, even the gross body. And for the soul, so what we talk, because we never understand that we are soul. It's difficult to understand. When we are in great shocks, we forget the subtle body or a gross body. And when we are in murcha, the fainting, we forget. So while we are not in a shock or a murcha or a supti, when we are alive, awakened, at that time we have to focus our consciousness onto the person, the ultimate person for the purpose for which we have come into this material world. So when we gift someone with a glass in a many layers of a box, why we give? To make the other person happy. Similarly, we came into this world to make ourselves happy by in connection to Krishna and to make others happy, giving them connection to Krishna. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Bharat Bhumi te janam leile bhagwan jar janam sarthak karo paropkar. What is paropkar? Giving others Krishna consciousness. This is the biggest paropkar. But before that, janam sarthak kari. First make your life successful. So, sometimes we don't understand that subtle body goes when even the gross body made up of 5 elements, earth, water, air, fire and ether. When somebody dies, so the body has been taken to the cremation ground. And in Indian people with the Vedic ritualistic ceremonies, we burn the bodies. So when you burn the body, the fire elements goes into the fire. The air elements goes into the air. The ether elements goes into the ether. And the earth elements goes into the earth. And when the ashes are submerged into the river Ganges, Asti Visarjan, and that time water elements goes into the water. So the 5 elemental body, the gross body, mixed with the 5 elements of this Prakriti, the nature. But the soul, with the most important covering, the inner box, which is called as subtle body, mind, intelligence and false ego, goes into the another body. Another body. So whatever is being recorded in your mind, whatever is being captured in your intelligence, goes with you into the another body. So intelligent people do that while we are in this body, which try to understand that we are not this gross body, we are not the subtle body, we are the soul, which is Sat, Chit and Anand. Sat means eternal, Chit means all knowledgeable, and Anand means always blissful. Otherwise, soul is male or female. Soul is male or female. What do you say? Nothing. What is? Soul is light. What is soul? Have you seen yourself? Who are you? What is soul? Soul is a light, or soul is some matter or some airy matter. What is soul? Satchidanand, we theoretically know. What is soul? Sat, Chit and Ananda are 3 elements, but what is soul? So, in Yajurveda, it's explained, Neva strina pumaneshu nache evaya napunsakaha yash shariram adeta tena sa yujjate. What does this say? Shvetashara Upanishad also mentioned it's Neva Stri. Soul is not a female. Na Pumaneshu. Male is not male also. Sometimes male people think that male have a male soul, female think the female have female soul. But actually the soul is neither male, neither female. Even nacha eva nupansakaha, even not the napunsakaha. So even the napunsak, who is a mixed breed of male and female, cannot think soul is napunsaka. So neither male, neither female, neither napunsaka. What is that? Yash shariram adretaha. The kind of body soul gets, tena tena sa yujjate, works accordingly that. Srila Prabhupada gives an analogy of electricity. Electricity is neither hot and neither cold. But when the electricity is connected to refrigerator, it cools the product. But when it connected to the heater or an oven, it warms the products. So electricity is hot or cold? Neither hot, neither cold. Similarly, soul is neither male, neither female. But according to the philosophy, soul is the bhogya and Krishna is the bhokta, only male. And we are the females, but not in a genderly form, but in the philosophical form, that the enjoyer is Krishna and we are to be enjoyed by Krishna. So what is the problem? That when we come into this world, we forget that we have to serve the enjoyer, we start enjoying ourselves. Kal kya hoga kisko pata, abhi zindagi ka le lo maza. And they enjoy so many by the mercy of Maya. We have a very good gadgets now in our hands. And just Maya is a click away. You scroll for a Hari Katha and suddenly some Mataji appears. And very easily your fingers, though you don't want, but it goes. And you clicks. And you cease by scrolling it. And hours goes away. You set time for hearing the Hari Katha through a YouTube or a social media medium, but that medium, Maya, is also more prevalent than you. You are fighting only for 2 hours in a day against Maya, and Maya is planning 22 hours how to win over you. So she is more powerful. For example, in Gajendra story, the elephant, the head of the elephants, Gajendra, who was a king Indradyumna in the past life, very good devotee, lot of mantras and stutis he chanted, but this time again he forget because of the mind, intelligence falsely going to the next body, in elephantal body, he forget that I was a great king, great saint, and now is enjoying with the female elephants, with the kids elephants. All are enjoying in a water pond, and this everybody is taking the water in the trunk and throwing and sprinkling on the family members. It's like a water park. All are enjoying. And suddenly a crocodile or alligator, who was Huhu Gandharv in the past life, he became, by the curse of Deval Rishi, he became the crocodile. And the crocodile is staying in the pond, waiting for the prey to come. And suddenly Gajendra, for a long time, he was there. Crocodile does not come easily. Crocodile does not come easily if you sprinkle the water. If you do the splashing of the water, crocodile does not come. So how come the Gajendra been caught by the crocodile, the elephant? Because in the starting they were splashing the water, but the time went away. Gajendra folded the legs and sat down, and they are enjoying the water. And slowly, gradually the water settled down, and the crocodile, looking for a prey from the other side, started moving towards the Gajendra. And they caught the leg of Gajendra. Gajendra shouted, "Save me, save me, save me." The wife said, "Don't worry, dear, we are here." And in the tail of Gajendra, all the female elephants put a knot and all were dragging out. And on the tails of the female elephants, the kids elephants made a tie of a knot. And all were dragging like a chain. It went for thousands of years. The fight went for thousands of years. So slowly, gradually in the time span, kids said, "We will look for another father. This father is gone." So kids went away. Then female, few tried, few were very loving. They stick for more number of years, but slowly, gradually, all thought that husband is gone. So we look for another husband. And finally, he was alone, Gajendra. And Gajendra was thinking, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Evam vyavastito buddhe samadhayo manohidi. Evam vyavastito buddhe. And suddenly, when he was fighting for 1,000 years, when it was too much of pain, like it is written, supti, in deep sleep, or in upatapeshu, in a great shock, he was in a great shock. Suddenly he forgets his body. Evam vyavastito buddhi. Suddenly he concentrated his mind, intelligence. Samadhayo manohidi. And his mind and his heart into what? Prajapam paramam japyam prak janmanushikshitam. In the past life he learned a stuti of Lord. And he said, yes, I can chant. And from very heart, mind and intelligence. He utilized the subtle body in remembering the God. And suddenly what happened? In sky he found Kha Chakar Upetaha, having the chakra in the hand. Krishna sitting on the Garumatihi, sitting on the Garuna, came down. And in that form, when he was in too much of pain, helpless state, he surrenders to Lord. Some acharyas, like Shri Vishnu Chakri Thakur says, how come it happened? Like Kar Ambujaha, in his trunk, he took one lotus flower and offered to the Lord. It is written in Bhagavatam. But Shri Vishnu Thakur asked a question. If the fight is going for thousands of years, how can you imagine a lotus there? Because if fight is going, dragging, coming, it means there is no lotus can stay. So how come the lotus come? But just by seeing the Sharanagati of Gajendra, when Garuna, Vishnu came, Lakshmi Mata also appeared there, and she offered the Leela Kamal, which you always have. The Lakshmi Mata have a Leela Kamal. Sadachara Priye Devi. Devi is very fond of Sadachar, Vaishnav Sadachar. Sadachar Priye Devi, Shuklam Varam Pushpam Priya. Lakshmi Mata likes the white lotus. Go Ati Priya, she likes cows and she likes the Vaishnavas. Mahalakshmi Namastute. So people surrenders to Mahalakshmi. So Mahalakshmi came with a Leela Kamal. And she offered the Leela Kamal to Gajendra. Gajendra, you fool. When Krishna is arriving, offer something. Should not be empty-handed. Come to temple, offer something. So it is a rule when you go to meet some Vaishnava, go to meet Guru, you go meet Krishna, you should always come with something in hand. You want blessing, free of cost. Should offer something. If you can't offer materially, offer your heart, offer your mind, offer your ego. Oh Krishna, I am offering each of my things. So this should be done while you're chanting, staying in this material world. While chanting, always thinks this Maya is like this crocodile. And I am like a Eravat Hathi. In past life, I might be someone. That is why, because of my past Sukritis, I am here in ISKCON. The mercy of Srila Prabhupada and other Vaishnavas. I am growing. But because of some Sukriti, I have first day met some devotee who gave me book or invited me for a class. Because of past Sukriti, which is called as Agyata Sukriti. You don't know about it. But because of Sukriti, a good karma, spiritual karma, you come to spiritual life. But now, when you came to spiritual life, you should not deviate, so you should attach to some devotees. Prasangam ajaram pasham atmano kavayo vido sa eva sadhusho krityo moksha dwaram apavritaha. So, this prasangam ajaram pasham, this material life, is too much engrossing us. But we have one solution. Sa eva sadhusho krityo. The attachment for the material world, if we divert it to the spiritual devotees, moksha dwaram apavritam. The moksha dwar is open for you. Its sensors are there. Like you go to a mall, because of sensors, it opens without. Apavritam means you do not need a guard or pull or push. It opens by sensors. So the moment you get attached to Guru, a Vaishnava, suddenly the moksha dwaram apavritam, no guard required or pull or push. It opens by the senses, just by seeing your activities. So till we are in this material body, we should always think while chanting, this fight is going on every day. This Maya, like a crocodile, is pulling us into the Maya, and we are like a Eravat, the Gajendra, the elephant, praying to Lord, "Oh Lord, Akhila Guru Narayana Namaste, you are the master of all the senses. Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Uchyate," Narad Pancharath says. So we should engage all the senses into Krishna. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur used to say, people does not understand the meaning of Sankirtan. Sankirtan means, people say Kirtan means when you are alone doing Kirtan. Sankirtan means when you come in association of devotees and do Sangha. Kirtan is called Sankirtan. His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada, ISKCON's founder Acharya, have a different vision. He says Sankirtan means when you engage your all the 11 senses while doing chanting, is called as Sankirtan. People say with Sankirtan, Yagge Sankirtanam Praye Yajante Hi Sumedasa. If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came for Sankirtan, then why do we do Japa? So Bhaktivinoda Maharaj says the Japa is a Sankirtan if you engage your 11 senses while doing chanting. Your eyes, your ears, your tongue, your nose, your skin, your genitals, your legs, your stomach, all the 5 knowledge acquiring and 5 working senses. And 11th is the Mana Shrashtani Indriyani. 11th is the mind. If you engage all the 11 senses, Ekadash Indriya, and chanting Hare Krishna, that is Sankirtan. Otherwise, Bhakti Maharaj says, if you think that Mridanga playing is a Sankirtan, then there are many Sampradaya which is called as Dhol Fad Sampradaya. They are very good players of Mridanga, they are good players of wampers and harmoniums, but they are not Kirtaniyas, they are musicians. It is called as Dhol Fad Sampradaya. They play dhak 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 and ta! That is called a Dhol Fad. So Bhakti Maharaj says it's up Sampradaya, Dhol Fad Sampradaya, doing Kirtan, but they don't know what is the meaning of doing Kirtan. So Sankirtan means engaging all the senses. When we are in this material world, we should try hard. So Raja Kulshekhar, in this Mukund Mala Strota I was reading, mentioning Krishna Todiya Pada Pankaja Panjarantam Adheva Me Vishato Manas Rajhansa Prana Parayana Same Kafavata Pittei Kanta Avruddho Vidho Smaranam Kutaste. So very nice, Kulshekhar Raja, the king of South India, saying very nice that Krishna Todiya Pada Pankaja. Krishna Charan is called as lotus feet of Krishna or the Guru Maharaj. Kamala Charan. Krishna Todiya Pada Pankaja, it's like a Kamal. So the Rajhansa means the Hans, those who are in the ponds, they maximum time they die by getting entangled into the stem of the lotus and they die. So Raja Kulshekhar was very much, he's in one of the alvars of the Sri Sampradaya after the 12 alvars. He was so much engaged into the Krishna consciousness that every day, though he was a king, he used to listen to Hari Katha every day. And if somebody speaks about Lord Ram's pastime, and in that pastime if somebody talks about the Sita's abduction, Sita has been taken away by Ravana, he becomes annoyed and angry and took out his sword and started running towards Lanka. Oh Ravan, I will not leave you. Leave Sita Mata. So much engrossed while hearing Harikatha. This is called a Smaranam Dasha. In that Smaranam Dasha, Rupa Goswami says, somebody by Sadhaka Dasha reached to the Smaranam Dasha, always he is listening, thinking about the pastimes of Krishna. While walking also, he is thinking about Krishna's pastime. Something he sees, suddenly the pastime appears. He sees something else, the pastime appears. Smaranam Dasha. Smaranam Dasha. So, Raja Kulshekar is like a Smaranam Dasha, Acharya. So, all the devotees in this king, they said, please do not speak about Sita Maharani's pastime of abduction. Only tell, whenever you come, tell about the pastimes of Ramchandra is being coronated on the thorn. Do not talk about any other thing. So, one day, the original speaker was not there, and like a Stephanie speaker like me, when the original speaker is not here, so whenever I go anywhere that people call me like a Stephanie speaker, they call, Prabhuji, you come today. Okay. So the Stephanie speaker was called. I said, you speak. The Stephanie speaker was not knowing the Raja Kulshekar's Bhava Dasha or the Smarana Dasha. He spoke about Sita Maharani's kidnapping. So the Raja Kulshekar became so much engrossed. He took out his sword. All the soldiers and the Senapatis were shouting, Raja Kulshekar, this is just a story. And he entered into the Rameshwaram, the ocean, and into the half of the ocean. And all the soldiers, Senapatis were thinking that Raja is lost, the king is gone. Suddenly everybody saw Lord Ramchandra appeared into the middle of the ocean and saved Raja Kulshekar and came on the shores of the Rameshwaram. So if you are on that level, Krishna actually works for devotees. So there are many pastimes of Jayadeva Goswami or Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, where they are talking to Krishna and Krishna is providing Yogam Kshemam Vahamiham. Whatever you need, I provide. Whatever you have, I will protect. So, but for those devotees, those who are always engaged in Sankirtan, means 11 senses are engaged into the Kirtan. What do you mean by Kirtan? Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj says Kirtan does not mean Kartal and Mridanga only. Kirtan means when you are glorifying the Lord, is called as Kirtan. Krishna Kirti Gayanti iti Kirtana. Krishna Kirti iti Gayanti iti Krishna Kirtana. So, Katha is also Kirtan. So, sometimes we go for Kathas to some house programs. Devotee says, very nice Prabhuji, Katha is good. But can we have some Kirtan? He said, I did 1 hour Kirtan only. Glorifying Krishna in any form. Namaha, Rupaha, Guna or Leela is Kirtan. If you talk about the Naam, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, it is a Kirtan. Okay, that we know. Nama, Rupaha, if somebody is doing the Shringhara, Roop of Krishna, it's a Kirtan, glorifying Krishna. Many people are coming and surrendering to Krishna. We will go for having darshan of Krishna, it's Kirtan. Nama, Rupa, Gun. Like I am glorifying the Gun qualities of Krishna. And the Leela, the pastimes of Krishna. So this is all Kirtan. Do not think that Kirtan only means Kartal and Mridanga Kirtan. That is also Kirtan. This is Nama Kirtan. And this is Leela Kirtan. What I am doing, it's a Leela Kirtan. That is Nama Kirtan. But both are Kirtan. So various kinds of Kirtan spoken by Rupa Goswami in Nectar of Devotion. So, Raja Kulshekar says, like the Hanses always get entangled in the stem of lotus and dies, though I am living in this material body, my thought is that I should die now. I should not wait for Prana Parayana Samay Kafavata Pitte. At the time when Kaf, Pitt and Vata, the 3 terminology is used for Ayurveda. The Nadi Vichar Acharyas, Kaviraj says, by checking the Nadi, the veins, they say, Kaf is high, the Pitt is high, or a Vat is high. If you have a Kaf high, then you have throat problems. If Pitt is high, you will have a stomach problems. If Vat is high, you have air problems like migraine, headache, and bone pains, and many Vata problems. Kaf, Pitt and Vata. Prana Parayana Samay, at the time of death, When we are in Supti, Murcha, or the Uptapteshu, very great shock of dying, 40,000 scorpions are biting at the time of the passing away. At that time, how could I remember Krishna? Smaranam kutaste. So when we are living in this material world, we should always keep remembering Krishna as much as we can. Raja Kurshekar has explained a very beautiful verse. Bhava jaldi gatanam dvandavatanam sutadruta kalantatranam bhadratinam visham vishaytoye majatam apalavanam bhavati saranam eka vishnu pato naranam. Bhava jaladhi gatanam. Bhava means this material word, Bhava Sagar. Jaladhi, it's full of this Bhava Jaladhi. Bhava Sagar is called as Bhava Jaladhi. Dvandavatahanam, there is always dualities of mind. I should do this or not this. Grastha people think, I should become brahmachari. Brahmachari think, I am not getting good food, I should get married. So always their thought process is a dual process. And that is why sometimes people, one ashram keep changing from here to here. Even it reaches to some sannyasis also. So, in any ashram, the duality of the life, it is very difficult to control. Those who are full-time, they think I should be part-time. Those who are part-time, they think I should be full-time. So it is one of the anartha, which is called as ghan taral anartha. Madhur Kadambani expansion. Sometimes it is ghana, sometimes it is tarala. Kartik comes, we take vows. I will wake up every morning 3:30. Deepdan is happening, japa is happening, ghana. Kartik Purnamashi gone, Tulsi Vivah is completed. Next morning, where is Prabhu? Haribol, Prabhu. Now Prabhu is tarala. So it's ghana, sometimes tarala, ghana tarala. So we need to focus on that we need to maintain the equilibrium, neither on very extreme side of this. So we have to remove the dualities of life. Fix your mind. Focus. If you are not able to focus, ask your spiritual teacher, your mentor or counselor, please guide me. What should I do? Because we are like pendulum. Sometimes this side, sometimes this side. Like a pendulum, ghana tarala, ghana tarala. We are like pendulum. So, shall I join the ashram? Vishnu Prashant Prabhu, shall I become the saffron devotee? Or I should become a grasta? Sometimes go to grasta devotee and ask, Prabhuji, please tell me the benefits of grasta. You will get a good food, hot food. You will get a washed clothes. You come to Vishnu Prasad Prabhu. No, Prabhu. Grasta life is very tough. You have to earn money, hard earned money. And after giving everything to wife, she will say, you have not done anything for me. So you have to life end up in struggle. Ashram is better. More time to chant Hare Krishna, to preach Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, yes. Ashram. Then grasta person comes. So those who are in a pre-brahmachari training and a youth forums, they keep like a pendulum this side. But the fact is, whatever ashram you go, you have to struggle in a life. You have to struggle. Every ashram has its benefits and its problems. So we should not live for the comforts of life. We should live for Krishna consciousness. Once Srila Prabhupada was asked, which ashram you prefer? Prabhupada said, I am not preaching ashram. I am preaching Krishna consciousness. You can be Krishna conscious in any ashram. So, ashram brahmachari is like an express train. Rajdhani. Just you have to sit and you will reach straight to Goloka. And Grastha ashram is like a local train. Very slow. But you will reach one day to Goloka. So everybody prefers to be on a Rajdhani. But Rajdhani requires some cost. 3,000 rupees of a ticket. And local train has a 700 or a 500 rupees a ticket for the same journey. But a benefit is there. If you fall from a local train, you will not die soon. You will get some injuries. And again you will run fast and again you can board the train. But if you fall from express train, there is no other second option. he will die completely. And that it happens. If somebody on a brahmachari ashram does left and right, what happens? He leaves the ashrams. So it's like expressed in, it's very good, very high profile, but you need to be on a very high standards of bhakti. And grasta like me, local train, it's going slow gradually. We are following these all brahmachari devotees, nice. Vishnu Prasad Prabhu, Tarun Mohan Prabhu, Radhesham Prabhu. We are looking after these all devotees and slowly, gradually we are moving, pushing. We fall, again we run, we board, then again we fall. So Prabhupada says, Grasta people fall and they again wake up every day. But it's good. Keep waking up. Do not become a mud ball, become a rubber ball. The mud ball once fall forever. But the rubber ball when falls, it jumps, comes back again. So if you fall after Kartik, that I am not able to continue the Kartik rules, no problem. Become a rubber ball. Fall down for a 15 days, again think that Katyani Vrat is coming. I am again thinking it's Kartik, it's all is in thoughts. Everything is in our thoughts. You get tired because of your mind. Because of your mind you get tired. If you are fresh from your mind, you will never get tired. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to sleep for 2 hours. He was also a human being, humanly body. Then how can he write 100 books, manage 13 children, 2 times marriage, and district magistrate of a area, British government, president of a Jagannath Puri temple, writing 100 books, searching for the pastime place of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? How could he do? So, Param Pujya Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj used to say, we cannot imitate acharyas, but we can try to follow their schedules. We can try. No, we cannot become 100%, but at least 1%. If we become 0.5% of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, our life is successful. But if you start thinking, I am fallen, how can I become like Bhaktivinoda Thakur? He was great, I am fallen, and I cannot try also. You should try. And that is why acharyas comes and do the pastime, so that we can take inspiration from their life and lead a life like that. It's not about always we have taken a key that we cannot imitate the acharyas. And this, but just saying this, we sleep for 8 hours because we can't imitate the acharyas. We eat 3 times food because we can't imitate the acharyas. We can't chant attentively because we are fallen. We can't imitate acharyas. No. We can try as much as we can. We can't imitate, that is true, but try to become 0.5%. Schedule follow. If you can't sleep, if you can't sleep for 2 hours, plan for 2.5 hours. Plan for 3 hours. One day one devotee came running to Srila Prabhupada and said, Prabhupada ji, Swami ji, I am having so many services that I can't chant my rounds properly. Srila Prabhupada asked, how many hours you sleep? He says, just 3 hours. Swamiji says, okay. So, I have a solution for you. He was very happy. Swamiji will reduce my services. Swamiji said, you should sleep at least less 1 hour more. Reduce your sleep. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur used to sleep for 2 hours. He was surprised that for chanting, Swamiji is reducing my sleep instead of removing from my services. So it means you have to chant also, you have to do the services also, you have to preach also. So where you can reduce the time? Sleeping time. Eating time. If eating time takes half an hour of a food, reduce one time food. One who eats for 1 time is a yogi. One who eats for 2 times is a bhogi. And one who eats for 3 times is a rogi. So what do you want to become, a rogi, bhogi or a yogi? Okay. Don't imitate the acharyas, but try. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami used to drink a buttermilk in 3 days. And that too when people used to tell, It has been a lot of time gone. 3 days has gone. You have not eaten the buttermilk. You have not taken anything. Raghunath Das says, oh, yeah, really? I have not taken anything last 3 days. Okay, give me something. 100 ml of a buttermilk in a plant leaf, in which also falls down few ml. Only 30-40% remains in the cup. And he used to drink. And one day, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami said, today I am not going to give Srimad Bhagavad class because I am suffering from constipation. All the devotees were surprised at how come a person who is drinking only the buttermilk suffers from a constipation. People suffer from constipation when they eat lot of food, chola bhatura and samosa, pakoda and rasgulla. But how come the Raghunath Das Goswami? So they called one Ramanujacharya, Rudra Sampradaya, Pushti Margi. So Vallabhacharya Sampradaya, one Vaidyaraj was invited. He came, Vaidyaraj just took the veins, the nadis of Raghunath Das Goswami and tested. He said, yes, his nadis are saying pitta is very heavy. He's really suffering from constipation. Nobody believed on him. So all the devotees said, Raghunath Das Goswami, you have to uncover this mystery. Why, how this happens? Then Das Goswami, who is Raghunath Das Goswami, is popularly known as Govardhan as Das Goswami. And his deities are Shri Radha Girdhari. So Das Goswami said, okay, I tell you the reason of constipation. Today, while I was chanting Hare Krishna in the morning, I entered into the Leela of Srimati Radharani. Because Raghunath Das Goswami is a Manjari. So the Manjari enters into the pastimes of Srimati Radharani, and there is long feast going on. And in that feast, Radharani's Sakhis are distributing the heavy kheer, the sweet rice. And because I ate many donas, many plates of sweet rice, I suffered from constipation. But physically not eaten. Eaten on the state of a mind. But the resemble is on the physical form. It means that mind is everything. Even you can enter in the pastimes of Krishna through the mind. You can become tired because of the mind. If you think, if I will not eat 3 times, I will become weak. Even if you eat 4 times, you will become weak. Because your mind is weak. If you think that even if I eat 1 time, I become strong. Even if you eat none, even on Nirjala Ekadashi, you become strong. Everything game is of a mind. So time is over. Time is over. So in Bhikshu Geet, Bhikshu is saying in Bhikshu Geet, Nayam jano me sukh dukkha hetu na devata atma graha karma kala. Neither anybody is giving me the pains or the miseries of life. Nayam jano me, neither the people living around me giving me pain. Sukh dukkha hetu. Hetu means the reason. Nayam jano me sukh dukkha hetu na atma. Neither I am the cause of my miseries. Na atma devata. Neither the demigods are the cause of my miseries. The Shani Maharaj or the Navgraha is giving me miseries. No. Graha, the planets are giving me, Sade Sati is giving me pain, 18 saal ka Rahu is giving me pain. No. Na Atma, na Devata, Graha, Karma. People say I am getting miseries because of my past life karma prarabdha. Past life karma I am getting the prarabdha. Na Graha, na Karma, na Kala. Neither the Kal is giving me pain. So what is giving me pain? Mind is giving me pain. Manaha sarva karanam. Man hi sarva karana hai. Mind is giving me pain. A person met with an accident and he got fractured. After fracture he came to temple and said, all is the mercy of Krishna. And the people think that it's misfortune. He met with accident. He said, actually my boss is like that, never gives me a leave. Even on Sunday I have to work. But because of the plaster, He has given me 45 days of a leave. Now I can chant properly, read properly, hear properly. So, this plaster is giving me pain or happiness. Though physically it is a painful state, but because of a mind, it's very happy. So similarly, in this Supti Murcha or Upatapeshu, Pran Ayan Vigataha, you have to prevent yourself. Mrityu Prajavaro Apihi, when the death will come, this temperature of our body goes to 107 degrees. 107 degrees. 102, 103 fever is too much fever, body is very hot. But when it goes to 107 degrees, it is too much. It is too much. 107 degrees of a pain in the body. But if our mind is attached to Krishna, Krishna Todiyapada Pangaja Panjarantam. If our mind is attached to Krishna, like Bhishma Pitama's mind is attached to Krishna's lotus feet, even on the bed of arrows, he was not feeling pain. Sutta Goswami says in Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhupada writes, the moment he think about Krishna's lotus feet, all the pain vanishes. So whatever pain of heat, summer, the office problem, friends problem, relative problem, wife problem, husband problem, children problem, whatever problem is not giving me pain. Pain is giving through my mind. Even in all the problems, if your mind is engaged to Krishna, nothing can give you pain. It has been promised in Srimad Bhagavatam many times. Manaha shatru evam ripur evacha. Mind is your enemy and your friend. So if you want to make your mind friend, every day hear Srimad Bhagavatam and chant attentively before you leave this world. And so that you can stay into the Satchitananda body and your mind, intelligence and false ego, which is false mind, false ego and false intelligence, finishes in this material world. And you reaches to a level of true mind, true intelligence and a true ego. If you go to Goloka, the subtle body stays, but subtle body is a true form. But when we come to this material world, the true form becomes to the false mind, false ego and a false intelligence. And that is why these sannyasis, they are being kept under the mud or a ground, like in a grave. Why? Sometimes people raise questions. You people follow the Christianity like a graveyard. You are putting your senior sannyasis into the graves, samadhis. So they don't know the real reason. The real reason is the mind, intelligence and the false ego of a material person like me. And the soul is covered by this false mind, false intent, false ego. And that is why my body is called as a material body. But the moment by your sadhana, you cut your false mind, Mansadeva Krishna Padara Vindayo Vachamsi Gunana Vaikuntavan Varnane. You're speaking about Krishna, your mind is attached to Krishna, the false mind goes away. The moment you are always serving Krishna, so Krishna, Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam Ye Namam Upiyantite, I give you the intelligence, the false intelligence goes away. How to reach to Krishna? The true intelligence comes. And the false ego that I am the servant of Krishna, I am the servant of all the congregation, all the ashram, all the devotees in this world, I am the servant of all the devotees of Krishna. The false ego goes away. So the person living in this material body, once cut the false mind, false ego, false intelligence, the soul, the Satchitanand soul touches the material body. And the material body becomes effulgent. And that is why that person, those who have realized souls, their body is so powerful, so effulgent, so sharp, that just by seeing them, person surrenders. One Mataji sharing a pastime of Srila Prabhupada, that Prabhupada came to our university. And we came to know that Prabhupada is here in our university. And we saw Srila Prabhupada. And there were many devotees around Srila Prabhupada. But I shouted, Prabhupada was moving ahead, I shouted loudly, Swamiji! so that Swamiji should at least put a glance on me. When I shouted Swamiji, Mataji was sharing on the Tirobhav Tithi of Srila Prabhupada that Swamiji turned and he looked at me and he smiled, Hare Krishna. And after that I never met Srila Prabhupada. But I left my everything of my life. I surrendered to Srila Prabhupada. On that only smile, I am serving ISKCON for last 41 years. How come that smile, we are smiling every day, nobody is coming to us. We are doing so many laughter things, but still nobody comes. Why? Because our Sachidanand soul is covered by false mind, false ego and false intelligence. Once this all goes away, Sachidanand soul touches the material body, the material body becomes the Sachidanand body. And that is why such senior sannyasis, those kept, their bodies are kept as a samadhi so that their vibrations gives spiritual life to many, many people coming into the life. So it's like that. In a book called Samadhi, Mahanidhi Swami Maharaj written that once one Babaji of Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya chanting 64 rounds staying in Vrindavan Dham. And he used to chant on the Sanatan Goswami Pad Samadhi Madan Mohan Mandir. Because here we are Madan Mohan Mandir, so the pastime came into my mind, Sanatan Goswami Pad. And that Madan Mohan Mandir in Vrindavan, similarly dome like yours in here. The tallest temple in Vrindavan. So he was chanting Hare Krishna every day. So one day he found, he has only seen Sanatan Goswami Pad pictures. So Mahanidhi Maharaj writes in the Samadhi Pustak that Krishnadas Babaji saw when somebody going into a Samadhi area. But there are grills, they make some constructions over the Samadhis. People offer food and flowers to the Samadhis. The body is in the ground, underground, and the upper level is leveled and then construction has been done. So here he saw some old fellow with a kopin and one chadar going into the Samadhi, entering the Samadhi and putting the grill lock. So while chanting Kirtan, Babaji Maharaj recognized he may be Shri Sanatan Goswami. He said, Sanatan Maharaj. The Sanatan Goswami Pad entered into the deity kept into Samadhi and said, Hare Krishna. So do not think these Samadhis are like, people say in the Christian graveyards also they put, Andrews died here on 1900, this thing. This is not like that. This is not like that. Samadhis are very powerful. In Vrindavan there is a place called Stosat Samadhi. There are Samadhis of all the Acharyas. Some bodies, some Pushpa, some Danta Samadhi. Teeth are being kept, Danta Samadhi. Some Pushps are being taken. There are some Samadhis where when the Muslim invaders attacked Vrindavan, so the bodies are being taken out and burned and the ashes are being kept again. So there are different kind of Samadhis and every Samadhi is equally potent. Do not think the body Samadhi is powerful, Pushp is weak, Granth is less, Dant is no less. Everything is equal because the Sachidanand, the soul, when touches the body, the each and every part, even the Kesha Samadhi becomes same powerful. Same powerful. So this is the power of Sachidanand touches the material gross body. So I discussed because here we are talking about the subtle body, gross body and the Sachidanand, the Linga Sharira. Hope I have justified the words of Srimad Bhagavatam. If I have done any mistakes, I know you all the Vaishnavas are very forgiving, compassionate. Please mercy me so that I can keep serving Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna. Shri Radha Madan Mohan ki, Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki, Shri Shri Gaura Nitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Nitai Nitai Gaur Hari Premanande.